Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Ahmed, and thank you very much for coming back to my channel. Thank you very much. This is very good. And it's a very important episode, by the way. This is episode on the hygiene in Islam for the Muslims and the nature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now you may be wondering, yeah, Ahmed, what does the hygiene have to do with the nature of Allah? This sounds weird. Okay, 1 second, my hair. This sounds weird, and I be like, if you don't think too, if you understand and you know Islam, you realize that is not a very intelligent question. Hygiene is right next to Allah, and you will find out how. Okay, and the hygiene in Al-Islam is what separates us from the kuffar, from the Jewish, and from the Christians, and from the atheists, and from these other people. Okay, this is why we are what? The best of creatures. Okay, first we will listen to this brother. Okay, and we will go back and forth. Okay, so let's go. You are very welcome here. I am so happy.
Hassan says, if I only use tissues after urinating, will it be enough? In my office, it is a little bit difficult to approach for water. So by only using toilet paper, can I purify myself?
Now, you listen to the brother, and I know many of you here relate. You guys relate. You're like, yes, I live in this kuffar land. They don't have shattafa. They don't have bottle so I can clean my booty with. I got to sneak one with me. So you understand the struggle. This is something that us as Muslims, we need to deal with. It's very hard, very hard. Some people, their jihad is how they clean their booty. Okay, so let's finish up and see what else he has to say. Let's see what else. This is very, very hard, but very important to understand.
People answer the call of nature. It is either number one or number two. So you either urinate or you defecate. And the means of purity in Islam, it is essential and part of our religion.
So what? People go to the bathroom and they make number one or number two, make bubu or bibi, okay? And or he forgot something else, the sounds that shaitan makes whenever there's the call of prayers, the farting, and he always got to make like wudu and purification and all this other stuff. This is why it's very important. What did the sheikh say? He said it is essential. Okay, and you always have to make sure and follow your children into the bathroom to make sure they clean and make purification. Okay, this is not right. Purification equal what? Equal living al-Islam. Okay, you may say, oh, this is escalation. Not escalation, because they follow the kuffar. Let's us continue together.
And part of our religion, in Sahih al-Imam Muslim, the Jews came to Salman al-Farisi, may Allah be pleased with him, and they were mocking Islam. And they were saying to him, your prophet had taught you everything, even how to take a crap, how to defecate. Salman was not angered by this.
What we hear here. We have the Jewish going and make a ha-ha as the Muslim people because they obedient to who? To the Prophet. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay? And they think, oh, okay, you, Soleimani, you go and he teach you even how to make bubu and bibi. And of course, it's like, this is a problem with them. You think Kanal is like the creator is gonna trust you to choose how to empty the body he made for you? No, you need step-by-step instruction. Step-by-step instruction. And how to go use and how to go clean. Very, very, very important. Okay? Purification. This is why it's like these people, it's like they They don't have their own purification, they don't have their own purification. It's not like they always have to wash their hands 3 times here and 3 times here with a special cup. Okay, the religious ones, it's like, no, this is not true. This is not true. This is not true. To believe them that they do this stuff for purification is to say Al-Islam is wrong and other people are also clean, not like the Muslims. But the reality is Muslims are the best of people and the cleanest of people because of purification. Let us continue see what our beloved brother has to say.
To defecate, Salman was not angered by this. This is a medal of honor you're putting on my chest. He proudly said, yes, the Prophet ﷺ ordered us not to face or give our backs to the Qibla, to the Kaaba, when we are answering the call of nature, and not to hold our private parts or to wipe or clean our private parts with our right hand, and not to use less than 3 stones.
So what he say, yes, he gave it thumbs up. You can't see my thumb. You're not going to see my thumb. A'udhu billah. And when you bow down, your body cannot face the Qibla. Where is the Qibla? Where is the Kaaba? So you cannot do that either. Okay? So he's like, yeah, what is up? Let's continue on. I like this guy. He's very, very clear. Very mubin, like the Quran.
Wipe or clean our private parts with our right hand, and not to use less than 3 stones. And he was referring to dry wiping, because when you defecate or urinate, you have 2 means of purifying yourself, and this is a must. Muslims have to do this. It's not something you do like some other religions once every week. They wash themselves or something that is disgusting. But the Muslims, every single time they go to the toilet, they have to purify themselves with one of 2 ways. One is istinja, and this is the finest and the best, and that is to wash your private parts from this impurity until it's clean. And the second one is called istijmar, and this is using dry substances such as stones, toilet paper, tissues, a piece of cloth, etc., that can purify the area where this impurity had exited.
So what we have here is very clear. Okay, you have to use 3 stones, and always need to be what? Odd number. Odd number, removing number 1, because it cannot be any less than the number 3 of wipes. This is very important. I can see how somebody say, okay, I wipe 1 time. That is odd number. The number 1 is the only odd number that don't count. Okay? The only odd number that don't count. Okay? So we have that. One second. Why is this always show my hair? Oh my goodness. Ya Allah. This is like the jinn is coming to play with me. It's a conspiracy. Anyways. It's make me angry. Anyways. You have to always make sure you clean your booty with that. And because we live in the here and out of the side of the Muslim land, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? I also think that the problem is that if you always see you with the water bottle inside the bathroom, there can be persecution. Okay, persecution. It's like, oh, look, this is Muslim. He needs to clean their booty with water. They want to be so clean and so shiny. They don't want to clean their booty with the Charmin. Okay, why? They don't want to be like us. So there can be persecution for that. So you be very careful and be kind. Remember, outside your mouth, you be friends with them, but in the heart, you curse them. Have them sink like you don't use water, okay? Have them sink like you don't use water. That's what you do. And here's another thing too, okay? In the end of it all, think about, this is also economic. Think about all the money the non-Muslimin spend on the toilet paper. In reality, all they really need is 3 rocks. 3. 1, 2, 3. And they wash whenever they are done. You can have a pile of rocks you just buy from the street. That is it, yo. Okay? You get from the street, it's free. So how did Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam know this in the future about all the money, economic? The Muslim household will save because of rocks to clean the body. Think about it. Think. Yes, he said dry wiping with the paper is permissible. I feel about it because I cannot find a hadith on that. With that being said, it's like, how this sounds very strange. Okay, maybe there is new converts to Islam and other people who don't know too much. You be like, wait, and because of kuffar, they be like, this is very interesting. Now I want to come to Islam, but I need to see proof. Because this is maybe a little bit strange. Let's go read 2 hadiths together for us to make an understanding. And then I will make da'wah for the people who don't know to come and cleanse their body and be good Muslims. Let's go together. Now this is the Sahih Muslim 2677a. Abu Huraira reported Allah's messenger as saying, there are 99 names of Allah. Who commits them to memory would get into paradise. Verily, Allah is odd. He is one, and it is an odd number, and He loves odd number. And in the narration of Ibn Umar, the words are, He who enumerated them. So Allah, what? Allah is odd. He's odd. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Jabir, Allah be pleased with him, reported Allah's messenger as saying, odd number of stones are to be used for cleaning the private parts after answering the call of nature. And casting of pebbles at the jamras is to be done by odd number 7. And the number of circuits between Al-Safa and Al-Marwa is also odd, 7. And the number of circuits around the Kaaba is also odd, 7. Whenever any of you is required to use stones for cleaning the private parts, he should use odd number of stones, 3, 5, or what? 7. So what we know today? We find out why Allah care about body wiping is because Allah is odd. He's odd. He love odd too. Okay, you throw 7 rocks, you do even 7 is also number He like because it's odd, and Allah is odd, and Allah is one because He's odd. He's odd. So this is very good. So now a kuffar, you see, this is the proof that Al-Islam is the truth, and we are clean. We are so clean. We clean ourselves all the time, not like the kuffar, or only before you go to Islam, you only take shower maybe once a week. And you leave your body stinky, because all you use is sharmin. Sharmin. And no water, and no rocks. Rocks gets in there, yeah? You don't do that. But when you come to Al-Islam, you clean yourself all the time, almost 5 times a day, depending if you make a fart or not. But you clean yourself, always make purification to the point where you save water, because you don't need to be half an hour under the shower. You see this? This is very, very, very good. What is this? Cover my shin? Ugh! This is how the Shia wears the hijab. A'udhu billah. I spit on them. Okay? So, I hope you guys make a learning of something. This is very good for people to know together, and make sure you keep your booty nice and shiny, sparkle, and just find yourself some rocks. Wassalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.